Welcome back to the Corey Bak'n Show. In this episode, we're going to go over the Vivosun run. Vivosun, we got the 2 tents, this 4x4 here, and a 2x4, which we'll go over in a few. Start over here. This 4x4. We have the Luma light, 400 watts. Got it turned down right now so we can see the video. We got the Luma Ray sidebar lighting all the way around. And the Luma under canopy light. Plants are doing dynamite. This is week 8 of flower. 1 more week and we'll be chopping these girls down. In the reservoir, we're down to just the full tilt. If you're familiar with the feeding line, the Floor Flex, they have for flower, they have the B1, B2, bulky B, and the full tilt. And at the end, you're just using full tilt and the root drip, Forgot about that one. So we're just down to the last week of just the full tilt and root drip. And then after that, we go to just root drip and flush it out. And then we'll harvest these plants. And as you can see in the leaves, this plant is starting to definitely senesce. Got the fall colors going on nicely in these back 2 Anthrax. And look how the colors are coming through on this Anthrax. You got these purple hues. They are frosty as shit. Definitely need to bring the microscope in here to check the trichomes, because we should be pretty damn close to being done. Now, Anthrax aren't huge plants, but they are definitely looking like some quality bud all the way down in there. Sidebar lighting and the under canopy lighting definitely doing its thing, because everything down here in the lowers are developing just like the tops. And I think I mentioned this in the last video. We're only rocking with about 550 watts of light total, with the side lighting, under canopy light, and the top light here. Now up here in the front with these, what is this? The blueberry sugar times gator breath. And these are some dark leaves. I mean, they just would not. They are just not flushing whatsoever. Not flushing, but senescence in a sense where they're fading out. These leaves are like they just staying green, and I mean dark green. But definitely no complaints, because this damn thing, they're not huge buds in here, but they are definitely dense, thick buds. And it's like that all the way down here, in here, excuse that. These at the very bottom here, remember I told y'all in the past, and I'm not cutting these off because I want to see what the under canopy and the sidebar lighting does. And it's doing a damn thing. Look at how these things are just drooping down here, because these buds are getting so nice and full. And this is at the very bottom of the tent. Look at this. A couple of y'all have mentioned I should have cut all this off. Absolutely not. When you got sidebar lighting and under canopy lighting, that takes care of all this under stuff. And again, both of these, this under canopy light here, this one here that we're looking at, that's only 100 watts. And the sidebar lightings, I have 2 sets of them down there, and each one of those are 100 watts. I believe that's how it is with that. They're 3, so we're rocking about 700 watts in here. Yeah, both of those are 100. The side canopy lights there's 2 sets in here and they're 100 watts each. I believe that's how it is. I might be wrong, but I think that's how it is. If I'm not, it's 50 watts each, so equivalent to 100. But I'm pretty sure each set of 4 are 100 watts. And we have 2 sets in here. So that's 200 watts. Under canopy light is 100 watts. And this light here is 400 watts. So that's a total of 700 watts. I was saying 550. But I might be wrong, so I'll check my math and see. Plants are doing dynamite. Week 8 of flower. Definitely need to get in here and clean this up a little bit before we harvest, because I'm definitely not leaving all these leaves on here. It's a bunch of leaves on this plant. So that's one thing we definitely got to take care of. But we won't be drying these plants in here. I'll probably be drying these plants in my bathroom like I normally do, because I got another set of plants that I need to put in here immediately. So again, we're going to check the trichomes in about, let me see, today. What's the day? Today the 7th. So this is day 1 of week 8. So yeah, I'm gonna check the trichomes on these things and give them a few more days, and I might have to go ahead and cut these down. I ain't gonna rush it, but they looking done. So I'll definitely bring out the microscope and take a look at them and see where we're at. But let's take a look at the 2x4 now. Now over here in the 2x4, we got the 3 plants. Now these 3 plants were right here in the 2x2 just the other day. They cleaned that all up. But as you can see, they've been transplanted. They were in the 1-gallon pots. Now they're in these 5s. They've been in here about 3 days now, I think. Yeah, 3 days. And they're looking pretty good. They need to be watered. See these drooping leaves here. Definitely need some water. But we have, let me see, this is the strawberry blonde here. Strawberry blonde, 5150, and Girl Crush down on that end there. And then across the back, my little onions, my onion project I got going on back there. See any roots starting to develop yet? Yep, there they go. Starting to get some roots down there. So, yep, there, that one too. So once the roots get on them completely, I'll be taking them and putting them in some soil. Now in the bottom of the ones I had in here, I had a couple whole onions sitting in the jars of water. I cut the bottoms off with the roots and I put them in here and see if I can get them to grow. But I smell onion. Boy, the goddamn onion smell coming strong out of here. But yeah, that's how these look over here this week, man. It's not much going on, as you can see. Plants are growing. And these are the ones that are going to replace the tent we just looked at. But we're only going to be running 3 in that next round, these 3 here. So I'm going to have to shrink it down the size over there to 3 pots. And actually, I also want to put a bigger reservoir on that system over there, but that's another video, probably next week or so. Once we harvest that, we're going to do a video. I'm going to show you how I'm going to put a bigger reservoir on that watering system over there, and then get these plants in here under that. But yeah, that's all we have for you in this week's Vivosun's videos. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share, and subscribe. And until next week's video, stay baking.